I'm going to tell you guys the number one thing that is killing your deals right now. If you're somebody that's chasing your very first flat fee rank and rent local lead gen deal, or, and sometimes this is even more challenging, somebody who has gotten deals or gotten a deal in the past and you can't seem to find that second deal or that third deal or that fourth deal, or it's been a minute since you got a deal. The number one thing that is killing your deals right now is sales breath. Okay, sales breath. You have sales breath and your customer smells it, you reek of it, and it is literally costing you thousands and thousands of dollars. So what the heck is sales breath? It is desperation. You guys, if you're losing deals, you're chasing your first deal and you just keep letting them off the hook. It's like you're fishing, you're reeling them in, and right before you get to shore, they're getting off, you're getting them to the close, you're dropping price, they even agree to give you the credit card, and then they magically don't have it, you're just barely losing them. You reek of sales breath. They can smell it. It stinks, and that's what's killing your deal. So sales breath is desperation. And when I used to do door-to-door sales, we used to teach this all the time, and I've experienced this. And when you've gone a couple days, or in some cases for some reps, a couple weeks without getting a deal, and some of you, it's been a couple months, you are going to be so giddy, so anxious, so desperate to get your first deal that it's going to come across that you're desperate. And nobody, I repeat, nobody wants to work with the desperate guy or the desperate gal. And if you want to think about this in terms of dating, relationships, etc., think about it like that. How many of you want to be known as the person that's with the desperate person, right? Everybody knows who that girl is, who that guy is, and nobody wants to be with them because they are so desperate to get somebody, okay? And many of you guys are the exact same way. You are desperate and you're not even meaning to be. It's in the things that you say, but it's also in the way that you say it, okay? And it's really, really hard to explain, but it's easy to feel and it's easy to spot. And so all I can say is this. Number one is you need to be cognizant of the fact that if you are chasing your first deal and you can't seem to wrap it up, if you're chasing your first deal in a while because it's been a minute and you can't seem to wrap it up, most likely you have a bad case of sales breath, and it is not a pleasant smell. It is very stinky, and until you get rid of it, you will not close a deal. So here's what I do, and this is something you have to mentally do because there's not a whole lot else that I found that's effective. You have to put yourself in a state of mind of, I do not care if I lose this deal. You have to go into these deals as if you don't need it, as if they are one of 10 people that you're meeting with that day. And I know that's very difficult to do if you haven't gotten a deal in a while, but you have to put yourself in a state of mind as, hey, I don't care if I got this deal. I do not care. And when you're in that state of mind, you are going to say things a lot more boldly. You're going to say things a lot more confidently because you really don't care. And I've said this again and again and again, the person that cares the least or appears to care the least has all the control. And the reason you don't have any control and you're not getting the deals is because you care the most. You act like you need them more than they need you, which is actually the opposite because there's only one of you and there's many, many business owners in that city, in that niche. There's only one of you, but you're acting like they're the only person and you're one of many, okay? And that's the reason you're coming across desperate and you're pushing them away. Whereas if you would do the opposite and you would let them know or act like, hey, I've got 10 people lined up behind you, bro, lady. If you don't want to do this, I'm cool. If you don't want to do this, I got somebody else lined up. And you don't even necessarily need to say that you have somebody lined up, but you need to act like you have somebody lined up. And that is the only way you're going to gain control of the situation. It's the only way that you're going to close your very first deal. So get yourself in a state of mind as, hey, I don't care if I lose this deal. I do not care if I lose this deal because there's another person and another person and another person, and I'm the one that has what everybody needs. So it's in my control. And until you do that, you are going to continue to let deals off the hook and deals off the hook and deals off the hook. Get rid of the sales breath. Let's start closing deals.